Hello and welcome to Paper Plays Julie K.
Welcome everyone, and thank you so much for stopping by to check out my latest video. And today I'm here with a project share of some Lacey Envelopes, one of the Facebook groups that I belong to. We were challenged to create an envelope using material and decorate it up with laces. And so I did go ahead and create two of these. I think they're perfect for sending out happy mail or little gifts to people. And so again, I did create two, and I think I'll show you guys real quick kind of the base of how you make these. It was Ivy Ling who had the challenge up in the group. And so what she started off with was some sort of thing like a hanky or a square piece of material, and then you line it, which I don't have a lining for this one, but you just cut another piece of material, and then you attach them, whether you use your sewing machine or you hand stitch or hot glue. And then of course, just to make an envelope, you would just kind of put in your sides like you would an envelope, a paper envelope, kind of like that. And you can either have these on the inside, which is what I chose to do. I did that two outside flaps, and then I did put this one up, and this one still has a little sticker on it there. And so that's kind of the basics of how you would put one together. And I hand stitched my lining, and then I also stitched this close in a couple of spots, and then I reinforced it in a few spots with hot glue. And then on my two envelopes, I did use Fabri-Tac glue on them to glue all my laces and trims. So I'll start off with this one that's a little bit smaller. Here is the back side, and you can see all sorts of fun little laces on here. I used some laces from my stash and ones that I have bought from different stores. I know this pretty little trim down here, that one comes from KS for You. And then this gorgeous lace that is on top right here. And then it's also right up here at the very top. That one came from my friend Kim at Angel Dreams Crafts Kim. And then this beautiful piece that I have across here came in some happy mail. I want to say Victoria Gallagher gave that to me, I think. And I just went ahead and added some more flower bridal trim appliques that I cut out. And then I also added some flat back pearls to it. So that was the back side. I kind of left it kind of plain. And then the front side, I had this beautiful trim right here, which I don't know where I received this one from, that I added. And then everything else, and then this beautiful scallop trim again. Maybe that one came from Kim's shop. I'm not 100% sure on that one. I've had that one in my stash for a while. And then I have a lot of bridal appliques. The white ones came from the bridal train that I recently took apart. So all these white ones. And then this off-white kind of cream colored ones here and here. That came from just some snippets that I had in my stash that I've had for a long time. And I believe they also came from either an applique or a wedding dress. And they were just bits and pieces I had left over. I've had them in my stash for a long time. So that was my first one. And then on the inside, I did just go ahead and line it with a couple of trims. I have a trim right here and a trim right here that I just kind of edged it just so you wouldn't see my stitching, because my stitching isn't that straight. And again, that trim is just some stuff I believe I picked up at the thrift store. And then here is my second one. This one's slightly larger. So the back side is the top half is right here is some bridal lace that came from the bridal train that I took apart. And I just kind of pieced it together. And then I have a couple layers down here of also some lace that I pulled off of a wedding dress a long time ago. And I had found some more of that. And then same up here, that's part of this same trim right here that I just pieced apart across the top. And again, that beautiful little fringy type trim that came from Julie's store, which is Craft Supplies for You. And then again on the front, more of that white bridal trim that I took apart off of a bridal train. And this beautiful little bridal lace trim right here that I kind of layered up here, that was Hobby Lobby trim. And then on the top part, Again, some more of this bridal trim that I used right here. I used some of the remnants just to kind of edge the envelope here. And then I had just some other little snippets in my stash of lace that I just went ahead and added. Also a little digital image of a vintage lady. And then when you open up this one, I edged it. You can see I kind of edged the little lace envelope with some other trim that I've had in my stash for a long time. And then also up here, I know this stuff came from like a rummage sale. And those were my 2 little envelopes that I created for the challenge. So thank you, Ivy, for the fun little challenge. And until next time, I hope you guys all have a wonderful day and happy crafting.